What's up, guys? Dan from Retrograde Customs coming at you today with the Top 5 Muscle Car Challenge. I was nominated by Kevin Creedon to take that challenge. I also want to take a minute to mention the fantasy car one that I never got around to. Yeah, I started trying to make a list, and I just don't really collect anything that I really consider to be truly like a fantasy car, so coming up with 5 was a bit of a stretch. We'll do a top 3 real quickly. I'm not gonna show a bunch of cars or anything, but I'll just run through it just to put it out there. Rodzilla's, Cool Ones, and Carbonators are probably like the 3 fantasy cars that I would pick. Funny enough, I actually have like a mangled Cool One up here. I've been going to swap some stuff around on this, and I just haven't finished it yet, but it's all in pieces, but I'm gonna swap it with some other parts from a different one. Haven't quite got to finishing that yet. Anyways, moving along. We're here to talk about muscle cars today, and I'm just going to kind of wing this. I did make my list. I'm going to try to be prepared. First up, these are also in no particular order. I don't really profess to be like a huge muscle car fanatic or anything either, but there's definitely some stuff I like. We'll start with that. Falcon XB 73. These are actually an Australian car. They didn't sell these like this here. Love these things though. These things are sick. I'm still looking for the purple one of these. If anybody wants to do something for one of those. Next on my list here, to bear with me while I dust these off. This stuff has been sitting for quite a while. Need to clean my room. What is this? The 72 Gran Torino Sport. Super sweet casting, super sweet car. Some of you might remember that one from Fast and Furious. The green one that the dude had. Superbirds and Daytonas. There's 2 castings. I forget what the details. They're all on my wall behind me, and I'm not going to go over there and break up the video. But there's like this casting. This is a custom one, obviously. Sweet General Lee. Now that I showed that on YouTube, everybody can go ahead and start in with their ridiculous flag comments. And then you have the other casting. Super, super dusty. Need to clean this up. I just need to dust, really. This was the other casting. The Daytona. I believe the Plymouth one was like exactly the same. And then what is this one? This is Charger Daytona on it too. It's like the same car, it's just like a different casting of it. So I'm lumping those in together for one spot. Fastback 2+2s. Where's my example? I'm sure you know what this is, but I'm totally, under no circumstances, like a huge Mustang guy. I'm starting to kind of actually hate them more and more. I don't know about where you live, but around here there's a lot of douchebags driving around ridiculously in their Mustangs. It's like, cool, bro. You took the muffler off. It's hella loud. It sounds like shit. And it doesn't go any faster. But on a more positive note, I do have a thing for first-gen fastbacks. Just kind of fastback kind of stuff in general. There's a few other cars that had like a fastback variant. I dig that body. It's just awesome. You know, this is actually supposed to be a custom of a Steve McQueen's from Bullet. One of my lucky viewers will be getting this in the mail. So, hopefully he'll be stoked when that shows up in his mailbox. But anyways, I do enjoy a fastback. Oh, in the 5th spot, I really, I tossed it up because there's a few other things that I collect. For the sake of keeping the video simple, we'll just go with these challengers. This one's wheel swapped, but I think this is actually a multi-pack exclusive. Super nice red paint. It's like metallic. Awesome. I have a few of these. They're not out actually, but I have more than a few probably. We'll go ahead and try to do like an honorable mention thing. You know, I collect first gen Camaros. For whatever reason, I collect the IROC casting. I would never drive one of those in real life, but like as a Hot Wheel, it's really cool. Newer style Chargers, Drift Chargers, and Challengers. You know, Drift Challengers. Start a riot with my little General Lee Customs. I think they're awesome. Whatever. What are these? 69 Chargers. So we can get a little proper up in here. Muscle wise. Like I said, I'm just winging this. I'm looking up on my shelf. First gen Camaros I mentioned, but here is one. Hopefully this video comes out good. I haven't made one in a while. Have not been all that inspired, honestly. So I want to go ahead and shout out to Kevin again for nominating me. Got me going on another video finally, so that's a good thing. First gen Camaro. This was a multi-pack one too, I believe. Pretty sweet. I'm trying to think of anything else for an honorable mention. Probably kind of it, really. Like I said, I'm not really like a huge muscle car guy, so when I think of like domestic cars, I'm like thinking of like cruiser kind of stuff, like Continentals and Rivieras, and like a lot of the truck castings. The older truck castings are pretty cool. But anyways, so that was my list here. A little recap. You had the Falcon XB, the 72 Gran Torino Sport, Superbirds Daytonas, first gen fastback Mustangs, and 70s Challengers. Suppose I should nominate 5 people, which was another reason I didn't really get into the fantasy car video, because by the time that I had like somewhat of a list, everybody I know had already been nominated, so it seemed kind of pointless. So I felt really obligated to get on this sooner than later. So we're going to nominate Cobrastvgaming, the Hazard 777, Battlestylespl, Kount 5, and Snackrelatedmishap. Let's see your top 5 muscle cars. That is going to about sum up my video today. Can't wait to see the people I nominated post one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys on the next one.